In this short video, I'm going to talk about 2021 and beyond for MBH Corporation. My name's Callum Laing. I'm the CEO of MBH Corporation. One of the questions I'm very often asked is, what is the exit strategy for MBH? Before I go into the mid and long-term view of MBH and what we're trying to achieve, let me just touch on what I'm expecting to see in the short term. 2020 was obviously a challenging year for some of the companies in the group. However, it was also an opportunity for many companies in the group to streamline and become more efficient in the way they run their business. The companies reacted quickly, they communicated well with clients and staff, and they adjusted their systems and their processes in order to deal with the new world that we were living in. So as the economy starts to recover, I'm expecting to see great things from the companies in our group. They're already very excited about the opportunities to grow. Many of the projects that they've been looking forward to doing in 2020 have been postponed until 2021, and they're now just starting to get their teeth stuck into them. Almost every company in the group, if not all the companies in the group, are already recruiting in order to grow and meet the demand of their clients. In fact, one of the companies in the group has already doubled their headcount in the last 6 months, adding more than 50 employees. In the world of small business, that's a significant growth. So the short-term future for MBH is looking very bright. I think we'll continue to add great companies into the group at a regular rate that we have been. I also think those companies in the group are now poised for growth and returning to where they were and beyond in this coming year. Already you can start to see signs that not only are these companies already returning back to where they were before, but they're also starting to collaborate with other companies in the group, and that produces really exciting opportunities. Now looking slightly further afield, I'm often asked the question, what is the exit strategy for MBH? Now I think this focus on exit strategies has really been driven by Silicon Valley and compounded on by Wall Street and the city's focus on short-term gains. So a lot of entrepreneurs today are starting businesses specifically with an exit a few years ahead of them. That's not really the game that we're playing, and it's not really the game that the business owners in our group are playing. None of them went into their businesses looking for an exit. They went in looking to solve a problem. The first 3 acquisitions that we did in 2021, the 3 companies were 40 years old, 50 years old, and 57 years old. Combined, that's well over 100 years of small business legacy that we're now responsible for. In our view, the job of MBH is to provide an environment where those companies can thrive for another 40, 50 and 57 years. We've come to think of MBH not as a specific company, but as an environment to allow small businesses to thrive and to grow. Now obviously, with a long enough timeline, not every company is going to survive. Not even every industry is going to survive. There will be failures along the route. But if MBH can continue to provide an environment where business owners feel that they will benefit by being in the group rather than outside of the group, then we can continue to attract great companies into the group. The drive behind why we do this is really a belief in those small businesses. If a company has been going for decades, they've been providing great value to clients in their community, they've been providing jobs to staff. And when companies choose MBH, it becomes our responsibility to provide an environment where they can continue to thrive, hopefully for decades to come, providing jobs and support to the local communities in which they exist. The opportunity for investors that join us on this journey is to be part of something very special, a group that we think can grow at a rate far faster than most other companies grow by adding in through acquisition these great companies and then supporting them as we build a community of small businesses, all with a vested interest in each other. The investors that we always choose to look for are those that believe in this long-term vision and want to be rewarded for owning the stock as opposed to trading the stock. The business owners themselves that make up the vast majority of our shareholders are in this for the long term. This isn't an exit for them, it's an opportunity for them to take their business to the next level and give them the longevity that they desire. I think in the past couple of years we've done a good job of showing that we can attract these fantastic companies with these principals who share our values and believe in the long-term future of MBH. The opportunity now is to get the word out to a wider group of investors who also share our belief in the long term and the value of small business. To end with, I just want to share with you something that a number of investors have said to me in the past few months. They've likened MBH to a stock exchange for very, very small private businesses. In effect, MBH goes through many applications and filters out and finds the right companies that we believe will be a good long-term fit. Those companies join the group just as a small company joins a stock market. But the difference is that these shareholders now have a vested interest in each other's success. It's a little bit like we're trading on the Frankfurt and the OTCQX market, and we have a stake in the future of all the other companies in that group. Now, of course, we don't, but the companies in MBH do have a stake in each other's future, and they're passionate about helping and supporting all of the businesses in the group to thrive, which of course makes the whole group stronger for everyone. Thinking of MBH as a market for small businesses is a great way of thinking about it. Anyone that follows the stock market will know that the number of years the company survives on the stock market has been getting smaller and smaller. However, the stock markets themselves have lasted for hundreds of years. It is our intention, and I think our responsibility, to at least to become a multi-generational organization that can allow those businesses in our group to thrive for many decades more. We very much hope that you share our vision of the future and our support of small businesses and are going to join us for as long as you can as we see just how far we can take this group.
Find out more today at mbhcorporation.com.